Well, hi Pisces, welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of this reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Pisces, one more shuffle. It just doesn't feel right. For Pisces, one more. Pisces, there we go. What can we expect for Pisces, universe? If this reading does not resonate, it's not your reading. And I would check your moon sign, which is your private and emotional self, or get a private reading from someone that you trust. All cards are male or female. Pisces, what's going on? The overall energy is the Five of Wands. Some struggles. You're going through some struggles here. There's some confusion, stress, anxiety. This can be arguments, some little battles. So yeah, there's something going on here. Let's find out why the Five of Wands is surrounding your entire reading. This can be struggles just within your mind, you know, that you might be dealing with something. Up here in your highest energy is the Two of Swords. So these are the two highest energies in your reading. I think you're done with it. I think you're done with the struggles. I think you don't want to deal with something anymore, whatever it is, because it was taking a toll on your heart. So you have your arms across your heart, you have your swords up in self-defense, and you're like, I do not want to deal with this anymore. That Two of Swords is right next to the Four of Pentacles. So this is where you stay. You're like, nope, I don't want to deal with it anymore, and I'm just going to, not entertain this Five of Wands any longer, and you're going to stick to it. Next to the Four of Pentacles, and it could be about security and stability with it being the Four of Pentacles. I have the Five of Swords right next to it in your highest energy. The Five of Swords is picking up swords of truth and clarity, looking back at somebody. So you're like, you are so tired of this energy here. There might be someone or something attached to this energy that you're looking back at, because there's actually two figures back here. But you're picking up swords of truth and clarity, but your mind is on them. Even though you don't want to deal with this energy, your mind is still on them, and you're just like, I feel like you're reaching your breaking point on this energy of this with this person. I have the King of Swords right under the Two of Swords. This is air, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius that might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. But what it is your sword is up, okay? So you're in self-defense, and you're seeking truth, and you're seeking clarity, and it's like you're not going to budge. You're like, no, you're very strong, you're very like commanding, and you're like, no, you've reached a point where you're like, you're done with it. You just need to know the truth and the clarity, and you are picking up those swords over here. And on the other side of the Five of Wands and under the Five of Swords is the Six of Pentacles. It does have to do with Pentacles. I think whoever you are looking back at here with the Five of Swords, I think they were breadcrumbing you. And I think there might have been more than one person or energy involved, because there's three in this picture and there's three in this picture. And it's like, unfairness, unbalanced relationship, throwing your scales off balance. It's almost like having to beg for attention. I think you're done with it. I have under the King of Swords, I have the Ace of Pentacles. This is what you're looking for. And I think this is what you're holding out for, and that's why you put your sword up. Look, it's like, look, you can't provide me with a secure and stable relationship. Well, then I'm out, and I'm going to hold out for it. Because that's what you want. And you have it to offer. I just don't think they could offer it back. You're putting an end, like I said, to the Five of Wands. I have the Ten of Swords. That is the card that I call the end. So all those swords of truth and clarity put this whole situation to an end. And on the other side of this Five of Swords is the Ace of Cups. So, you know, they weren't giving you the love either. They weren't giving you, these are two things that were missing from this relationship. Stability, security, and real love, true love. You have it, but you weren't getting it back. Let me take out the rest of this reading. For Pisces, please, universe. What are Pisces? One more shuffle for our Pisces. There we go. What else do they need to know, universe? You are definitely moving forward. For our Pisces. Okay, so I have the Chariot up here in your highest energy next to the Five of Swords. You are definitely moving forward. This is the card for Cancer, so Cancer might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. So there you are, moving forward with all the truth that you're picking up here, all the clarity about this relationship. So it like really dawns on you that, you know, what this relationship was about. You have your sword up, and it's all about truth and clarity. You might even tell them, because conversation comes through the swords a lot of times, and you might even tell them, look, I'm done. It's right next to the Ten of Pentacles. Remember I said that you wanted a secure and stable relationship? This is what you're holding out for. And this, if you have this conversation, you're going to absolutely tell them, look, this relationship is not secure. It's not stable. I need, you know, a relationship where there's hope for a future. So look at, there's extended family, there's union between two people, pets and a child. This is a family-oriented card with lots of security and stability. Can be a card of marriage too. So yeah, you want to hold out for the right thing, because this is not working. I have the Four of Cups under the Chariot next to the Six of Pentacles. Well, they're trying to talk you into staying around, you know. They're like, no, don't move forward, you know, we can work it out. And you just like, nah, you already reached your breaking point. You're like, no, you're not reaching for that cup. They can apologize or try to get you back, or, you know, in any way they can. But I think you've already made up your mind in this reading. I have the Star card next to the Four of Cups and under the Ace of Pentacles. This is the card for Aquarius, so Aquarius might be strong in your chart or around this reading, in someone else's chart. But you've done a lot of healing over this relationship as it is. This is like seeing your own reflection in that pool of water, remembering the essence of who you are, like healing to your bare bones, remembering what you want and what you don't want from a relationship. And you don't want this from a relationship. You remember that. And you're going to speak of it if you actually, you know, confront them, or they try to come back in. You're just going to tell them the truth. Hey, look, it isn't working for me. This type of relationship, I need something else. I feel like they, you know, like leave you out in the cold a lot, or leave you feeling rejected. Maybe they ghost you once in a while and then come back. It's really, I feel a very frustrating energy in this reading that you definitely needed to let go. I have the Knight of Swords under the Four of Cups and next to the Ace of Cups. So for one thing, you've decided you're not handing out your cup of love anymore with that Knight of Swords. You're like, nope, I'm keeping it to myself. And also, I'm not reaching out for their cup that's coming in. That they try to come in with this cup. Nope, don't want to have it. I'm done. You, my friend, I got the King of Wands next to the Knight of Swords and under the Star. All that healing, it brings you back around to being more solid, okay? You heal, you're sitting on your throne, you're holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings with one hand, and your hand is on your hip with your other hand, with your other hand is on your hip. So it looks like you're getting ready to get up and move forward. You are moving forward towards a fresh start and a new beginning. So you kind of like, you cut out, no more love for you. I'm moving forward. You know, I'm looking for what I really want. And I know I want because I've healed and I remember what I want. And the Hangman is right next to the King of Wands. Oh, also, it can be Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. And then I have the Hangman here. This is the card of enlightenment. And so it's from the universe, so I look around it. And what it's telling me is they leave you feeling down. They leave you feeling rejected. They leave you feeling blue and alone. And you are moving forward. You are healing, and you are going to be moving forward from this relationship. What's at the bottom? The Empress. Ooh, the Empress. Yes. Well, the Empress, that's your energy. And the universe a lot of times will put that card out here to remind you, if you're a parent, you're a good parent, but you are loving and kind and thoughtful and considerate and supportive and generous, and I can go on and on. You have so many beautiful qualities as just being a human being. Well, whoever you let into your life needs to have a lot of those same qualities. So look for that, okay? In order to have what it is that you're looking for. It lands right on the Five of Swords, looking back, letting them fade away. You gathering up your swords of truth and clarity. And I think you're figuring out, hey, they don't have a lot of the qualities I have. And that's probably why you're butting heads and going through a lot here, besides the fact that they might have a third individual or a third energy attached to them. And it also lands right on the Chariot. You're moving forward as you. I can see you healing here. I can see you getting ready and getting strong to move forward. So you're putting this unserving relationship behind you and moving forward. So, wow. Pisces, this is your reading. Thank you for watching. Universal Guidance Tarot.